Hi guys, welcome back to All Things Wholesome. This is a channel where we discuss all things that teaches about money skills. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a simple budget, because budgeting is not about being strict with money, but it is about knowing where your money is going so it stops disappearing. If ever you don't know where your money goes or budgeting feels overwhelming for you, this video is for you. I'm breaking down budgeting for beginners in the simplest way possible. Step number one is to know your monthly income. The first rule of budgeting is honesty. You need to write down your income. So be it your salary, your side hustle, or any other extra money that you receive. In this column, you need to be honest. Don't write an amount that you wish you were earning. You need to write the amount that you are receiving every month. Step number two is to do what you did in primary school. You separate your needs from your wants. So you write down your expenses that are your needs and the expenses that are your wants. So we all know that your needs is something that you cannot live without, or if ever you don't pay them, you are going to be in trouble. And your wants, it's something that just makes your life easy. Step number three is to list all your expenses that are your needs. These expenses can be your rent, transport, food, insurance, whatever that you feel is your need. I cannot decide for you, but whatever you feel that you cannot live without, or whatever you feel like if ever you don't pay it or you don't buy it, then you are going to be in trouble. Then that becomes your need. This is where your budget starts. It starts with your needs, not with your savings, not with fun, but with what you need, because we first prioritize surviving. You need to list all your expenses that are your wants. So anything that is entertainment that you really don't need, but you just want to make your life easier or more fun, then you are going to list all those expenses under wants. Step number four, you need to plan for all your variable expenses. These are the expenses that change every month. So from both your columns, so your needs and your wants, you know that you have expenses that are not constant every month. So the expenses that change, like groceries. So this is the section where things become personal. Other people have fixed money for groceries, others don't. So for those expenses that change every month, you need to have a limit. Make sure that you don't go over a limit. So this is why we call this budgeting, is because you can estimate how much you are going to need. Step number five is to pay your future self first. Before you can start spending on your entertainment, just make sure that you pay your future self first. Make sure that that future self is secure. So you need to save, you need to add on your emergency fund, you need to make sure that your financial goals are a priority. Step number six is to leave room for enjoyment. A budget doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy life, you cannot enjoy your money. It simply means that you can plan before you enjoy. So this means that leaving money for the things that makes life worth it. But after you've taken care of all the necessary things in your life, so then you can start thinking about fun. All the things that you find relaxing or fun, make sure that you have a budget for that, and also set a limit. So budget is not a punishment, but it is about balance. I'll close off the video by showing you a spreadsheet that I use. A lot of people know it because it's not my first time sharing it, so I'm going to show you and then explain some of the things that are on that spreadsheet. And yeah, that's it. That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video so that it is suggested to a larger audience. Comment down below on what's the hardest part about budgeting for you. And yeah, thank you for allowing me in your space and lending me your ear. Always remember that I love you. Have a lovely, productive day. See you on my next video. Bye. So this is the spreadsheet I use as my budget. So the first thing you can see there is income. So I have my income, I have my salary, income number 2. If I had income 3, 4, 5, I was going to list it there and get a total. And then we come to step number 2 and 3, where you separate your needs from your wants, and then you list all the expenses that are your needs, expenses that are your wants. Then we come to step number 4, which is to plan for your variable expenses. So I'm just going to make an example. Under my investments, I have our RE5 course. So I needed to have 4.2 for the whole course, and then I decided to make sure that I planned for that, and then I was contributing 300 every month until I got into 4.2, so that I could pay for that RE5 course. As you all know, that I have a RE5 certificate, which I had to take classes for because I was not in the financial industry. So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I mean when I say you need to plan for variable expenses. So I want to show you something there. By Exa Profession, you see I have 200 and then I have 1.9. So my original plan was to save 200 every month until I reached that 1.9. But then I couldn't, I don't know what happened, but I remember I couldn't. So I had to take out that 1.9 as it is on that month. So I just want to show you that a budget sometimes is not perfect. You also make mistakes, or you don't follow through your plan, but that doesn't mean that you stop budgeting. Step number 5 is to pay for your future self first. So as you can see that I have savings, I have investments before I actually go to my wants. So my spreadsheet, I start spending from left to right. Step number 6 is to leave room for enjoyment. So as you can see on my column wants, I have all the things that I enjoy doing, or things that makes my life easy or fun. So that's when I can then now focus on this column after I've done all the necessary things. So as you can see, a budget doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent and review your budget every month. So that's it for today's video. See you on my next video. Bye.